from Oracle Park in San Francisco, California, SpinoKing Sports presents Major League Baseball. Today's ball game is between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the 1-0. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman, a winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. From the stretch, lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And this will be fouled away. Freeman is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-2.
That's down.
No one out with a runner at second. High fly straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Aim in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
And that's off the plate and high.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this, even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here it is on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzy Albies. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ready with the 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
First and second now, 1 man out. Two pitch is fouled away. Swing, and he pops him up, and that's a fair ball. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Slater will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Riley. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Looking to minimize the damage here.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready now, Christian Pache, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Braves lead this one 2-0.
You're watching SpinoKing Saturday Baseball.
Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Donovan Solano waits on deck. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here's the 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and he pops him up. Albies onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, Slater.
Stepping in, Austin Slater. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Buster Posey.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Sharp ground ball to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good looking swing right there for the base knock.
At the plate, number 33, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Max Fried.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often, and anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball inside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ozuna, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Braves strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Pache will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting it, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Stepping into the box, Mauricio Dubon. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Runners on first with one down. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Oh, and 2, here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So now to the plate, Johnny Cueto. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball. Count 1 and 0.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
3-0 the count.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Donovan Solano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
2 out, bases loaded. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Giants leave them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis Darnold.
The catcher, Travis Darnold.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzy Albies, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fouled away. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Riley.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. Solano for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Slater.
The left fielder, Austin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Acuna's there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
One strike. Ball.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So striding in, number 33, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's safe.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. A 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. One and 2. Here it is. Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. All set for the start of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Pache stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his first year at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
The pitcher, number 54, Max Fried.
So here now's the pitcher, Max Fried, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ball one to start the at-bat. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Slater. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Riley has a play. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Settling in now, Donovan Solano. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, That fastball's going to blow right by you.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Acuna is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Slater.
So striding forward now, Austin Slater. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole, reined in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Ozzy.
Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darnold, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. One out and a runner on second base. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weakly hit towards first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
So up steps Ozzy Albies, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat. Two outs here with a runner at third. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The set and the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he puts it on the ground to second, right to him. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a pitch on the way. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The batter, number 33.
To the plate now, number 33, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Hot shot to third. One there. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Slater looking up. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, and it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Tyler Rogers takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers. The center fielder, number 14, Christian.
In now, Christian Pache. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Rogers, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Max Fried.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch, swing and a liner, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Acuna digs in now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now a 4-2 Atlanta lead. Leading off the inning, Brandon Crawford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball just off the inside corner. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So coming to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. As Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Two and two.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Rogers.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Bryce Wilson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 46.
Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Wilmer Flores.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Try again, 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Riley has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Now to the plate, Donovan Solano, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit hard to the right side. foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna's there for it, and that's the third out. Giants leave a couple, still down by a count of 4-2. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
7th inning ready to roll, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ball 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Set and the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis Darnold. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Ozzy Albies. A ball and no strikes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That misses 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Austin Slater.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. To first. Freeman is up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 28, Posey.
Ready for another chance. Buster Posey. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batter, number 33.
Digging in, number 33. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Wandy Peralta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Wandy Peralta.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Now here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Peralta, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the 3-0. 3-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Austin Riley will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? A tag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
the center fielder, number 14, Cueto.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in the rookie outfielder Christian Pache. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Not close. It's 2-0. Hit to short. Crawford's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Shane Green will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Duvall will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First delivery to him on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Green is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 2-1 is low and outside for a ball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And Longoria is going to have himself extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio.
Now batting, Mauricio Dubon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. A man at third with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Mark Melanson is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Mark Melanson.
Brandon Belt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Brandon Belt.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Melanson pauses. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Melanson stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Sliced hard on the ground and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Mike Yastrzemski is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Donovan Solano would be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Luis Basabe will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 61.
Riding in once again, Donovan Solano. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And he fouls this one off. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We've played 8 full. Atlanta leads it 4-3. Luis Basabe will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
For the Giants. Now playing right field, number 61.
Reyes Maranta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Reyes Maranta.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Maranta, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on. Two balls, 1 strike.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping up now, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
1-0.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 count. The pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Marcell Ozuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. A couple of walks, but no damage. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in the outfielder, Austin Slater. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Riley over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Standing in, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Ozuna will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Melanson's ready, and the pitch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Max Fried earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.